And there it is, the mansion. Might as well eat something. I see residual thoughts. It seems to belong to the children of the village. It's cleaner than I expected. I heard it was an old mansion, so I imagine it would be a bit more run down. Hey, let's just go home. It's getting dark. My mom and dad will be worried. Don't you know? The best time for a test of courage is after dark, right? Come on, let's go. Wait! I'm right behind you. It seems like their thoughts went to the back of the mansion. Alright. Jeez, such an epic battle music. Alright, I guess we'll start by going this way. I'll take it. Getting lots of emeralds. That's nice. I can see residual thoughts. Wait! Why are the passages so complicated? It's just an old building. This isn't right. I know, there are lost sliding doors, but most of them are dead ends or can't be opened. Hey, I'm getting a little scared. Oh, everyone's so scared. It's like an adventure, isn't it? Mantis nannies, new spider brides. They're all made up by the people in the village anyway. There's no such thing. But it's true that it's a really complicated structure. So let's try not to get separated. Seems like their thoughts went to the back of the mansion. Alright. Oh, the meal. The effects of the meal ran off. Alright. That's fine. We can just eat another one. Hamburger. I saw you. Where'd you go? Alright. That's where we came from. Just went there. Wait, you two? Kenji's not here! Huh? He was following us just a moment ago. When did he get separated? Hey, it's about an hour's walk from here to the village. Maybe we should call an adult? Idiot! He's just a little slow, that's all. Let's find him quickly and get back to exploring. You're right, we spent an hour coming to a place that's off limits, so we don't have to go and get an adult by ourselves. They're probably huddled up somewhere nearby, right? Let's look for them for a minute. Alright. Well, there's the door. A dead end with nothing? Really? Hamburger. It ran off. Oh well, not like we're having any troubles anyway. Alright. Let's not do this anymore. I can't find Kanji-kun at all. Let's not go any further, okay? I knew I should have gotten an adult from the beginning. Should we go back to the village and ask them to look for Kenji? I agree. It can't be helped. If we go any further, I don't think Kenji's going to be beyond this point. Let's quickly turn back to the entrance, shall we? Akun? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. Ah! The thread! The thread! Ah! Akun, what's wrong? Where are you going? Let's go after them quickly! It's no good if we get lost at this point! The children's sloths run back to the entrance of the mansion, following the crazed child. Alright, so they went back, huh? Interesting sword there. Got a grudge stone. Alright. Residual thoughts. It appears to be one of the children from the village. Where is everyone? I don't want to be alone. I want to go home, but I'm lost. Mom, Dad, I miss you. Who's calling my name? That voice. Mother, are you there? Yeah, I'm coming. Their thoughts walked unsteadily to the back of the mansion. Ah, yep. You're gonna be the mantis one, aren't you? Alright. Indeed. You're smaller than I expected. Oh well. Goodbye. One child is laying on a randomly placed futon. I ran over to check their heartbeat, but apparently they're just tired and crying in their sleep. Thank goodness. Looks like this is the boy who was taken away by the mantis nannies. From what I can see, the only trauma is a scrape on the knee, and it just looks like he fell and scraped it. He doesn't seem to be under any particular demon's spell. Well, from what I've heard, the nannies are just grudges who want to take care of children. I think they're harmless when it comes to children. But still, the miasma here seems strange. It's kind of like the wandering spirits are weak and few in number, and the temperature and humidity are just right for human comfort. Almost like it's as if they're welcoming intruders. With such an environment, it's no wonder those kids didn't stop their test of courage and didn't turn back. So, what are we going to do? I don't see any problem with letting this child sleep, but do you want to go on and see the new bride? No, I would certainly like to have the spell broken as quickly as possible, but our first priority is to get this child back to the village. You never know when one of the nanny mantises will come to this child. And above all, we can never be absolutely sure this place is safe. We may miss the time of night when that cursed boy's seizures will occur, but let's go back to the village and make sure this one is safe. I see, so that's how it is. Then would you leave that child in my hands? I'll take responsibility and get them back to the village. Yaki! Yo! What coincidence meeting you here? You priests sure have a strong work ethic. Yaki? What are you doing here? I mean, it was obvious that you would be here since there's a giant crystal right in front of the mansion, but you're really quick to catch on to Richard's case. Huh? No, that's not it. The reason I'm here this time is not because I'm following you, but because I'm here to make a deal with the new bride in question. Huh? Hyaki? You said you had business. You said you had business to do with the new bride? It's of course an item? Of course, the new bride is very interested in modern perfumes and the like, so she's a good customer who'll pay a nice price for them. The one drawback is that the usual payment is in old coins. Sometimes they give me old scrolls or something, so it's a bit like gambling. I've been doing business with the new bride here for several decades now, counting from the time I first met her. She's already a regular customer of mine. That's great. This is the first time I'm hearing this information. I didn't know that Hyaki was doing business with demons as well. Aren't you afraid? Why would she be afraid? She's a demon herself, and she can take all of their asses. There are a lot of demons who can't communicate with humans, but if you talk with them, you'll find that humans and demons are basically the same. And I certify them as my client because they understand the common sense of humans. So I guarantee that about the new bride. But they are the master of this mansion, after all. You must not forget to show the minimum amount of respect they are due. It's the same for human lords, isn't it? In the human world, there are no more lords. Well, just relax. The point is that they're not a difficult opponent, so be soft and gentle with them, just like you were with Siren. Humans have their human providences and demons have their demon providence. Take into account what the other party is willing to lose money and make concessions to the maximum extent. That's the secret of making a deal. Well then, I'm going to take this one back to the village. If I'm too slow, then they may try and kill me again. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Hyaki picked up the sleeping boy in her arms and headed straight to the exit. Beyond here is the new bride. I don't know what kind of person they are. Hyaki, despite what Hyaki said, she is a demon who seduced the lord of the village. It's not a good idea to just let them be. Sure, they won't come after you like Rose did, but be on your guard, Richard. Alright. There's a futon that the nanny mantis laid out for the child. Rest on the futon, do nothing. I don't need to rest on it. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Alright, nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Ho ho! I thought the house was noisy this evening. We got a rare guest. Do not worry, I'll grant you an audience. Come in, my dear modern-day mage. Oh, the smell! I'm getting lightheaded just from the smell of it! It's just like Kate's sis! No, that's not quite it. Kate's sis is purely animalistic, interfering with the mind. This smell is mixed in with the smell of incense wood used by humans. The magic itself is diluted, so the immediate effect is the inherent calming of wood incense, and it tends to work slowly. But it's dangerous to stay too long, Richard. So the longer we speak, the worse off I'll be. I can't spend much time trying to negotiate or anything. She's so fuzzy. She's a tarantula, basically. I do like spiders. Welcome, my dear mage. First of all, let me welcome you from the bottom of my heart for coming all the way to this desolate mansion in the mountains. I'm sorry that I cannot offer you much hospitality since you arrived so unexpectedly, but please do not hesitate to make yourself at home. You, the demon of lore in the village. You're the new bride, right? Oh, you come to this house knowing about me? Have the people of the village told you to take vengeance on me? If that's the case, I must whip them to their sick beds again. They never learn, do they? No, I didn't mean. I came here today to ask you for a favor. Sure, I'm basically a demon exorcist, but if possible, I don't want to exorcise anyone I haven't been asked to. But, so, if you would be honest and comply with my request, I will not harm you in any way. Oh, that's a strange thing to say. A mage that does not like feudal exorcisms? However, judging from the seriousness on your face, it's not just a facade. Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. For starters, one of the children who came to this mansion the other day has fallen under your spell and is suffering. I'd like you to break that spell right now. The target is a child who's not even of age. How much of a toll would it take on his body if he were to be drained by you while his mind is being manipulated? I heard from Hyaki that you are a demon who can speak and use human common sense. Please make a wise decision. You know, Hyaki. I'd like to grant your wish, but I cannot do it for free. For me, even a child is a precious butterfly that satisfies my hunger. I honestly don't want to let it go without getting something in return. Allow me to make a condition, if you will. If you accept the conditions, I'll be open to letting that child go. How about it? I understand. Let's hear your terms. You are a talkative and understanding mage. What I want is for that guy who killed me before to drink from my claws. For starters, this is all just an accident. I never thought that a child like that would be caught by my magical thread. I usually catch climbers who got lost. To be honest, I don't even like stuff from children. For starters, I have to teach them what sexual desire is, and moreover, they are more mentally unstable and don't know how to control themselves. I only give gifts and bedding to those who wander in. It's not my intention to put people's lives in danger. Nowadays, I hear that it is more and more common for demons to find pleasure in making such children have sexual intercourse. But I prefer men like you. Honest to their sexual desires, they have no hesitation in their male-female dalliances. An honest butterfly that flies to the mistress when called. If I say so much, you already know what I'm getting at, don't you? The conditions under which I will break the child's curse is... Don't tell me that you're so insensitive that you wouldn't notice my feelings after I've confessed them to you. No way! Are you saying that if I were to be sucked by you instead, you would break the spell? Oh, it's been a long time since pure seduction came to you with no magical seal effects. I am still in my sickbed. Even if I could plant a string inside the house, I cannot take a single step outside this bedroom. The only people who are caught in my threads are the occasional lost mountain climber who happens to wander into the woods, and the rare vagrant who is tired of living. We demons have no shortage of energy or food if all we desire is to live. However, demonic beasts like me have the same urge as if we're starving. If that is the case, I'll be satisfied as long as I can suck the youthful vigor that satisfies my hunger. I won't ask for any more than that. I know it's a little selfish of me, but I think it's a fair trade for saving the child, don't you, Master Mage? Alright, grant the request. Why not? She's just going to get afflicted by the seal anyway. How wonderful. I love a man who is honest like you. You remind me of a man I once knew. I was so blinded by my own greed at the time that I acted upon it and got myself into quite some trouble. I promise to exercise restraint this time. The same is true, of course, of the previous promise. If you suck my stuff instead, I will release the curse I have placed on the children of the village. I commend you for your wise decision. This is a legitimate transaction. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Tonight, all night, leave your body to me. I'm surprised the seal didn't start. It's been a long time since I've had the energy of a man. Just when I was getting tired of being human children. Come near, my dear mage. Don't worry. I won't take you and eat you. Well, I will eat your stuff, though. From the looks of it, seems like you've recently confronted some pretty vicious demons. You do not trust my words with all your heart. Even taking into account that you are a retired mage, you still ooze an excessive, doubtful mind of fear of surprise attacks. With such a mindset, you will not be able to truly enjoy the pleasure I can give, and more importantly, it will spoil the pleasure of me who embraces you. Let's rid that first. I thought I had prepared myself for a magical attack, just like I don't of Kate Sith. But that preparation meant nothing! Like usual, my body suddenly weakens, and I involuntarily let out an uneasy voice. What? Why did you? I'm sure my fragrance is somewhat special. It is based on the fragrance of herbal trees in the human world, so it's hardly a magical technique. What's the word for it? I think it's aroma or incense or something like that. Hence, it calms one's spirit rather than excites it. I wonder if you did not anticipate this approach. Well, it's only natural if you were expecting a direct attack. Now, come on. Come closer to me. Let's have a pleasant time together, Richard. My body, already uncontrollable by my own will, was dizzy as I approached the new bride. I was looking at her with a half-formed look on my face. The new bride in front of me sneered and smiled. You look even more delicious up close. I won't be bored tonight. Now then, let me make you more relaxed. In a familiar, demonish way. Okay. What's wrong? Blurred vision? Of course it was magic, not incense. To get you in a relaxed and open state of mind, and a direct hit at close range, even a demon slayer would not be able to resist. Boring! I can't hold back any longer. Touch me, Mr. Richard. Don't be shy. If you want to save the children, it is part of your duty to indulge in your sexual desires. Ah, you are delicious. After all, a human man has a body full of energy. Now the agreement has been fulfilled. I will lift the curse on the village children as you wish. In any case, you will not be able to move well in your current state. You may spend the rest of the night in my bed until morning. Oh, it seems that Richard's foolishness has not been sipped by me enough. What to do? Well, from now on, in addition to our normal agreement, you may embrace me more. More. I'll hide you in my clothes and tie you up so you will not be able to live without being held by me. Alright. I mean, continue, I guess. Wake up, Richard. Good morning. This is the room of the new bride. Yeah, that's right. You're sleeping on the futon that child was laying on. If you were to stay in that room, I'm sure you would continue doing it non-stop. So the new bride ordered her subordinates to bring you here. I watched you for a while after you passed out, but the new bride had broken the curse on the child, and now the request from the village chief has been fulfilled. Now for the rest of my business. Somewhere in the mansion there should be an entrance to the MOW facility. The emergency exit, which Natsu and her friends escaped from. Let's explore a little further into the mansion and find the entrance. Even though it's an emergency exit for a secret facility, we can't stay here for too long, considering the new bride is involved. Probably it can't be set up in a very complicated place. But if you go in further, I doubt it'll only be the wandering spirits that are vulnerable as the ones at the entrance are. Keep your wits about you, Richard. Alright, that's all fine and good. But what about the bride? Do we not just get her? How do I fight her again? I'm going to save in another spot.